Marcus Burnett here on SUV TV. Thanks for joining us back at the Lake Point Indoor Sports Complex for another presentation of the PSB Summer Invite. This is another championship game, this one in the Chris Hansen PSB bracket. And it will feature Alabama Southern Starz Looney taking on West Virginia Thunder's Gold Squad. Our previous championship matchup saw All-Ohio Peak take it home versus the Bruins of Western Pennsylvania, their Tate squad. As it is the Alabama Southern Starz that strike first. And Gerald tries to one-up them there with the three-pointer. Can't get it to go, but they'll get another crack at it. A layup would not stay down there for number 31. For the Thunder is just that quickly. It's a 4-0 advantage in favor of the Southern Starz. So a 4-point advantage for the Southern Starz. Getting acclimated with the rosters here. Gotta love travel basketball. I see a lot of different teams, a lot of different players. Thanks for bearing with us while we get you more familiar with the players on the court that you might not be as familiar with. Here's Hall on the drive. Good contest. Able to lay it in and one. Good bucket there for the Thunder. That is number 18, Haley Hall. You'll see Hall taking advantage of the aggressive defense, gets the step. Help comes, able to eat the contact and lay it in. For the first Thunder bucket of the contest, that'll make it 4-2. We'll have a Southern Starz trip to the free throw line there on the drive. That will send number 20, Zippy Broughton, to the free throw line. Ball's loose, they'll fight for it, jump ball. Claire Holt was in there on the tie-up for the Southern Starz, but possession arrow will keep it with the Thunder. Pass up top for Saunders, she'll kick it out. Here's Aaron Daniels at the free throw line. Daniels out of Minford High School. It's out of the Buckeye State. This West Virginia Thunder squad made up of players from primarily West Virginia, but also Kentucky and Ohio represented. Daniels showing they know how to shoot free throws in Ohio. Splashes both of those to make it a 5-4 ball game. And Gerald's cranking up the defense. Here's Broughton. Holt wheeling, dealing. Saunders smacks it the other way. Ball tipped around and the Southern Starz retain possession. Long rebound chased down by Leah Richardson, but the Thunder turn it over. Broughton, elbow jumper, money. Always like seeing a nice pull-up or mid-range jumper. It's 7-4 in favor of the Starz. They say the mid-range is a lost start. Zippy Broughton would beg to differ. The Wetumpka High School attendee hits that one hand in face. Make it 7-4. Still 7-4. Joined by the man with the plan, Jonathan Hemingway, as we've got an assist for Claire Holt and a lay-in for number 12, Carly Sledge.
Hey, Marcus, glad to join you on the broadcast here. Two more outstanding teams here on the SUV-TV. West Virginia Thunder Gold versus Alabama Southern Stars. Apologize for being a little late, but there's so many good teams, talent, and also college coaches. I had a chance to talk with a couple of assistant coaches over there on court 2. Courtney Locke from Lipscomb University and Toby Wagner from Georgia Southern, just sharing some ideas, talking about players. Just so much fun here in the month of July to be able to get to know some of these coaches and individuals. And so, as I say, my apologies.
Unless you clone yourself, man, there's no way not to be a little tardy in a 12-court facility with good matchups going on all of them, and plenty of college coaches to touch base with on the way. That's Saunders getting her first points of the contest, making it 6-9.
If I only had, maybe not a clone, maybe just another set of eyes, so I could watch multiple courts at a time. That would do it. But yeah, you're right. 12 courts. What a great facility, though. You see Emily Saunders down there on the interior, number 31, putting it in. We've just gotten so much great feedback here, with the Lake Point facility. Everything under one roof, hardwood here, brand new. They're still breaking ground on more things in and around here. So Summer Invitational, definitely the crown jewel of the July recruiting period.
Been a great day here so far on championship day. One championship broadcast already out of the way. This is the second of 6 we'll do here today. First one won by All Ohio Express. Southern Stars, Looney, and West Virginia Thunder Gold vying for the second one here in the Chris Hansen PSB bracket.
See Dina Gerald's here with the basketball handling. One of our favorite 2019 point guards nationally. Gotten to know her over time on the SUV broadcast, not only at PSB tourneys, but also at Elite Basketball Academy camps and at the Coach Hemme camps. One of those high IQ, very exciting kids, just continues to improve.
Taylor trying to go to work. She's met inside by Angela Grant. Turnover there by the Thunder. So it'll be brought across by the Stars. Number 21, Allie Craig Cruz. Yeah, I know I have to verify that at halftime. Number 21 is listed as Allie Craig Cruz, but I know she's not a 6-foot forward.
Yeah, we'll check that roster.
So we'll get that squared away for you shortly. Rowden a catch and shoot jumper. That one kicks off the back of the rim. Taisha Taylor with the rebound, then traffic protects the ball, foul call. They'll inbound it to Gerald. #21 is Kayla Dark for the Southern Stars.
Had a chance to watch this Southern Stars Looney team the other night. Was very impressed with the guard play for Coach Looney. You see number 20 out here handling the ball, Zippy Broughton getting downhill. You see her having a chance now for a three-point play. Just a very well-rounded playmaker, Broughton is. She can handle as a point guard. She can put it on the deck. She can shoot it. number of college coaches peeking in on her, and with good reason.
You see that last finish via the replay. She makes it 13-8. Here as we are under the 2-minute mark in the first quarter, a 5-point advantage for the Alabama Southern Stars. Trying to get it to the block. Foul called by Taylor as Carly Sledge was posting up inside.
Sledge is a matchup problem. You see her posting up on the interior, but she's also another one of those kids that can step out to the perimeter, be a high pick and roll option, even put it on the deck from the elbow. Really versatile kid, so Coach Scott Johnson's gonna have to come up with a strategy to neutralize her, but right now, as you see her, she gets a little turnaround jumper in the lane. The Stars have a 7-point lead.
Foul going to go against Broughton. Not happy with the call. Kicks it out now. Broughton all over that pass. So didn't cry over spilt milk too much with that foul call. Comes, gets a steal. Good defense getting back is Daniels, and Daniels able to go to the deck and get it. Taylor ahead to Gerald. That was a tough shot just to get up when you look at the length that Gerald was attacking there.
I don't know how she found the window to even get it up on the rim.
Taylor puts it on the floor, too strong on the shot.
Good drive, pull-up jumper there. Going to get fouled is Jatoria Willis, Baylor School out of Chattanooga. Willis has had a very solid July. Very good athlete. See the solid release at the free throw line. Very good two-way players, Willis. 2018 prospect. There's a reason why the Southern Stars and West Virginia Thunder are both on SUV TV playing in this championship game. Both teams just filled with recruitable athletes.
One set of recruitable athletes having the advantage over another right now as it's 16-8. Call for the foul there is number 21, Kayla Dark. Defense runs in that family. Her older sister, Tiara Dark, a member of the Alabama Southern Stars Bush squad, has been on SUV TV a few times here in this July, and Dark a penchant for the defensive end as well. The older one and being represented well by the younger. Also, even though Richardson's able to get by, kick it out to the wing. Three-pointer's no good, but Richardson with the offensive rebound. Willen Dilling has it blocked. And the Stars able to keep it in bounds, and that will do it for the first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. We'll be back with more PSB Summer Invite.
Okay, so we just got to keep her in front. We'll try to keep the ball out of her hands, what we're going to try to do, okay? So she gives it up, whoever's got her, try not to let her get it back, okay? And then we just got to hit a couple shots. If they're pressing, we push the ball down the floor, okay? We can put 4 in some ball screens, or we can isolate her, okay? She shouldn't be able to guard none of those. All right, we got to get stops. Here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Tuning in there to our SUV TV mic up. We pick a coach from each game and give you the most in-depth look that we can there inside the huddle at different moments. This moment, just before the start of the second quarter, Coach Scott Johnson's squad down by 8 to a talent-laden Southern Star squad. Cupboard definitely not bare on the side of the Thunder, so look for them to make some adjustments going into the second quarter. Marcus Burnett joined by Jonathan Hemingway here on championship day. Blocked by Saunders. Finishes what she started, gets it over to Daniels. Daniels pass intended for Gerald's. It'll be knocked out of play.
Coach Johnson in the huddle talking to his team, not really panicking, you know, of course. Talking about running their stuff, trying to get out in transition, and really most of all, just trying to hit some shots. See the backside entry feed here to Saunders, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. When you've got a roster full of kids that can knock down the outside shot, you know things are going to kind of ebb and flow. But for the most part, the Southern Stars have done a good job of defending them.
Had a layup there. Saunders was able to get back and deny the second one. Skylar Knight got on the rim a little bit quicker than I think she was anticipating coming in. Can't get the layup to go. Leah Richardson makes him pay with the triple on the other end.
Good shot there by Leah Richardson. We had a chance to work with her at the Coach Hemi Showcase, Ashland, Kentucky, back during June. Find her online evaluation at prospectsnation.com. Class of 2017 prospect out of Ohio.
Able to get the best of Saunders there on that play was number 4, Angela Grant. Steal, and the Southern Stars convert.
Yeah, right now, turnovers getting the best of the Thunder. Southern Stars doing a good job getting their hands on the basketball, deflection, steals, turning it into transition lay-ins.
Skylar Knight got that lay-in. Number 4, Angela Grant, trying to take advantage of some of the college coaches here tuning into this one. Giving up a few inches to Saunders, but proving to be a staunch defender on the inside, making her work every bit of the possession, then comes back and is able to score in the post as well. Out of Hoover High School, she knows a thing or two about winning, but the Thunder get a bucket of their own to make it 20-13.
Emily Saunders, left-handed post player. Great length. And they're going to get the offensive foul right there. Referee on the other side, Scott Johnson, was giving Rico the business on the near side.
Let's take a look at some of what they saw. A little bit, give you a little bit of that shoulder, and the official calls it.
Saunders, a tremendous prospect. 6'4", Mullins, West Virginia. Goes to Wyoming East High School. You see her shot blocking ability. You see her ability to work around the rim, get putbacks and such. She's also got range on that jumper too. We know that from evaluating her at a couple of elite basketball academy camps. So the game kind of opens up a little bit. She can knock down that three-point jumper.
Knocks that second free throw down to make it a 6-point contest. Here's Claire Holt. Meets Saunders on the inside. Saunders able to block it off the knee of Holt.
What a great weapon it is to have in Saunders. A versatile offensive piece, but also a rim protector at that.
Foul going to go against Skylar Knight. On the floor for the Southern Stars, Knight, Holt, Hose, Grant, and number 25, Jatoria Willis. For the Thunder, you've got Daniels, Richardson, Geralds, Saunders, and Hall. Gerald's is going to have a lot of speed and length at the guard position in her way here throughout this game. At three-pointer is a great equalizer regardless of whose guard you hand me, even though it wouldn't fall well within her range.
Good job by the Southern Stars. Getting the rebound, pushing it out in transition, drawing the foul. But Gerald's one of those kids, you go under the ball screen, she can pull it. And not from right at 19-9. She can pull it from 21, 22 feet. She's got a lot of confidence. You heard Scott Johnson on the sideline give her some encouragement, say, pull it. Right now, the Southern Stars, very early on, kind of dictated the pace, dictated the game, you know, with their defense. The transition buckets, I think, are kind of the difference here. 22-14, and the Stars are up 8.
Richardson needs a lifeline, finds it in Gerald's. Gerald's will set it up. Gerald's over to Richardson. She hit a three-pointer from that corner a few minutes ago.
Look at this. Great basketball. You got a flare screen, a baseline drift, you got a post feed, and then a kick out. Too bad it wasn't rewarded with a bucket, but on the other end, rewarding themselves with a bucket, number 10, Caitlin Hose with the pull-up jumper. Big fan of Hose, too. These guards, man, you see Willis come up with the steal. These kids can play.
Hose misses the step back mid-range, but she's got reinforcements there. The offensive rebound and lay-in for Kayla Dark. Splitting the defense as Gerald's floating it up. Can't get the shot to go. Skip pass, now they're working inside. Traveling violation going to go against Carly Sledge. She had worked very hard to establish some good position on Saunders inside.
Good point, and that's something that young post players are not very adept at doing, but Sledge obviously being taught very well. Put her posterior on the defense, and Saunders was right there to alter the shot. But too many steps regardless. Good drive there by Aaron Daniels. Aaron Daniels, another kid out of the Ohio area. Goes to Minford High School. Of course, the adjoining state rule with the NCAA and their teams allows a team like West Virginia Thunder, Scott Johnson, to be able to pull from areas such as Ohio and also Kentucky. Daniel's a very solid player, real skilled guard. You see the high follow through there. Just fits the West Virginia Thunder mold of the type of guard that Coach Scott Johnson likes to work with.
Makes it a 10-point game. They get the stop. Gerald's ahead to Hall. Tough shot by Hall. Good defense by the Southern Stars. Broughton tries to go behind the back, and she'll lose it out of bounds.
Good defense there by the Thunder. I believe that was Richardson on ball right there. Didn't give up a lot of ground. Kept her feet moving.
Daniels over to Gerald's. The splash there.
Good execution on the flare screen. Got the skip. Gerald's got her feet underneath her. And like we said, it's only a matter of time before some of these threes begin to fall. Look at Richardson defending. Very good defense there. Forced a tough pull-up jumper.
7-point game. After that, Gerald's triple. We take a look at that action off the flare screen. by Gerald.
So much has to go into, you know, these set plays to work, and that was even a good contest over there by the Southern Stars. It takes timing, it takes a good screen, takes a good pass, and of course a good shooter.
If she releases that thing a couple milliseconds afterwards, they get a fingertip on it.
That's what makes a game of basketball just so great, in my opinion. It takes so much, you know, for things to go right. And so when it's played at a very good level, you see Smith down there along the baseline. Ray, I believe that was Smith. Got that jumper. Yeah, just to finish the thought, though, when the game of basketball is played well, there's a lot of scoring, ball movement. You just have to take appreciation into just, you know, how much it goes into, you know, making it that good.
Yep. Beautiful when a thing comes together, and for now, the Southern Stars have more things going for them right now, but the Thunder have stayed within striking distance as Saunders will check back in for Reese Smith. Saunders tracks down the rebound. Now they get to Gerald. Gerald hesitates, kicks it into another gear, can't get the layup to go. Coming up on the 42nd mark. Gerald's fearless, attacking, but just a lot of length inside. Seems like Gerald, she has to work so hard to get the step and then fend off the defender that's coming right there. And she's always got a player or two waiting on her. So just a high degree of difficulty for all of her shots inside so far.
Give a lot of credit to the Southern Stars defense.
Yep.
I mean, they've got very good athletes, and they've got length. You know, if they do have an advantage over the Thunder guards, I think they're a little bit bigger, maybe a half step quicker than a lot of the Thunder guards. And, you know, Gerald's a very skilled kid, but like you said, she's having to make a lot of moves to make it work. Good catch there by Saunders and a good finish. It's all set up there by a terrific cross-court pass by Gerald.
It was just a 6-point game. Saunders got a hand on that. And so that will do it for the first half. It is a 6-point game. Southern Stars with a better first half, but the Thunder glass half full as they are right in the thick of this one. We'll be back here on SUV TV.
Dina's the 4, Emily's the 3, Haley's the 2, and who else is it? Leah right here. So I want to go like a 1-4 press breaker. I think we don't have to dribble around as much and get tired. So this is the 1 spot, this is the 2 spot, this is the 3 spot, this is the 4 spot. Everybody understands that. I always take the ball out on the right side of the basket. Aaron will come here, he'll throw it to here. Haley will slide right here, Emily will stay wide, Dina will come to the middle. So when Aaron gets it, you're going to turn and look for Haley first. Haley's not there, you have Dina in the middle. Dina's not there, you'll have Leah. Then we'll rotate the ball right here. That is 1-4 press breaker, okay? Then we want to dribble around as much and get tired, okay? On a half-court set right here, here's Purdue, okay? When they're denying it in, okay? The girl in the back is who we want to have the ball, okay? So this girl screens, and this girl screens. We turn around and screen right here, and she's going to be Dina, and Dina's going to come back and get the ball. That's Purdue. So let's run Purdue to get it in, and then let's run box right here. We're only down 2 possessions, okay? And we had a lot of shots go in and out, okay? 20's your best player. Keep getting back in transition, okay? Keep fighting for rebounds, all right? We're out. 1, 2, 3. We're in 1-4 press breaker.
Third quarter underway here on SUV TV as that bucket scored there by Claire Holt. Holt makes it 23-31. Pass inside to Saunders, and she's able to finish. Good defense being played by Carly Sledge, but not enough to stop Saunders from making it 25-33. All right, back to the action here. Sorry, I had to take a second, make sure we got the score bug going for you. As you can see, 26-38, 12-point advantage for the Southern Stars. A charity stripe can be a good resource for the Thunder as they continue to try to close the gap. That was Daniels. Aaron Daniels with that free throw. Good defense inside by Saunders, as the Thunder will pull it out of there. So got it done from the free throw line the last trip. Here she takes it all the way for a lay-in, does Daniels, and makes it a 9-point game. Kick it out to Holt. Holt. And Saunders doing a great job changing shots, affecting them, tipping them, blocking them, whatever it takes. Just making sure she offers some resistance on the inside. Now she's trying to set up. Sledge able to come up with the steal. Carly Sledge. As we got Chris Watkins joining us here on the mic. Carly Sledge obviously giving up a few inches to Saunders, but for a state champ in her respective state, so more than capable of playing at a high level. She's shown that so far here in this game, but we got plenty of time left.
You know, both of these programs are very well coached, run great stuff offensively and defensively. Yeah, I was actually sitting over there watching this like a spectator, eating popcorn during the first half over there with the coaches, and, you know, the setup we have here on Championship Monday on SUV TV, here at the Lake Point Champion Center, you know, it just all goes together.
Kind of got me hungry mentioning the popcorn, man. They've got a nice spread out there. Popcorn, icy machines. They've got everything but funnel cakes here.
Yeah, I closed popcorn up. I was trying to figure out whether or not they'd be able to hear me chewing, but they probably could. I smack a lot, so.
I and the viewers, thank you for that, man. Appreciate you being considerate. 7-point contest. It's been all Alabama Southern Stars for the majority of this one. The Thunder have stayed right there in the rearview mirror, though, not letting too much distance be created. Take advantage of another SUV TV mic'd up session.
They're going to beat us off a dribble because they're a lot quicker than us, okay? And 20 can shoot. So just make sure if your girl's in the corner, you're about right here. So when she beats and Emily, whoever helps over, we get that steal, like helping the helper. That's how Leah got that steal last time, okay? But we got to be ready. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
For my dirty shirts.
You look at the weapons that the Southern Stars have out there on the floor. Good guard play, good interior presence with players like Carly Sledge, as well as Angela Grant, who got off to a good start. And I think if you don't have the composure and the basketball IQ that the Thunder have, it can be easy for this game to get out of hand. Obviously, they don't want to come out of that timeout and give up a potential three-point play the hard way, but they're right here in the thick of things here if they can just find a way to execute a little bit better on the offensive end.
You know, and offensively, the Stars are doing that dribble weave handoff up at the top of the key. You know, it just kind of lulls you to sleep until you finally get to one of your guards able to just turn the corner and get into the paint. You know, it's a lot of what they've had happening here so far today.
Ten-point game. Broughton really putting the defensive pressure on Gerald. Gerald finds a way to get that into Saunders. Saunders to Richardson. Contested jumper is off the mark. Fighting for it, and it'll be a jump ball tied up there. It's Daniels and Skylar Knight. Knight, a talented class of 2019 prospect. Out of Spain Park High School, mentioned Hoover, where Angela Grant attends high school. Two rivals coming together for one cause here on this one. Travel basketball, obviously you find a lot of that. Teams that might play against each other locally or a lot of times nationally, depending on the squad. And coming together here on the travel basketball side of things makes for some pretty good matchups. Dark knocks down that triple. Mentioned how her and her older sister are great defenders. Dark refusing to be pigeonholed as a defender only, knocking down that triple. Nifty feet, good move there by Taylor. Can't get that floater to go. Lee's now 13. Here's Broughton for three.
Thunder got to get something going offensively. You know, even if they can't get a stop, if they can't get something easy on the other end.
That's Broughton, maybe rushed that one a little bit, but you want her to be loose. You want her attacking. She's already got major interest out there, including an offer from Michigan State. They actually have a coach on hand here. There on Logo Road, watching this game as we speak. So Broughton and the Stars in good shape, trying to be in even better shape. We got a 3 in the key. Daniels called for the foul, so that will send Jatoria Willis to the line. Willis has been a player to watch in this one. Gets up and down the floor, can guard some of your larger players inside, but also has the foot speed to be able to stick with smaller guards. 5'10" Baylor School attendee. Erin Daniels working her tail off on the offensive end. Simonson offensive board that gets her a trip to the line.
You know, if she can knock down these two, maybe you can get the Thunder going offensively here, maybe get another bucket or two, get a stop. Try to get it close to 10, if not under 10, heading into the fourth.
Makes the first. Thunder the type of team, you know, it's nothing to string a few threes together. So, you mentioned they can get it under 10 or manageable deficit, 8 to 10 points. They got to feel like they're in good shape. The challenge is when you look at the Stars, they're a team that can fill it up also. So it's not easy. Cookies taken by Gerald, shows the ball in the dark, can't get the shot to go, but they'll get another crack at it if they can hold on to it. Hall.
You know, and you're not even mad if you're a coach at Gerald's that doing that rondo-like stop and then turn around, because that's what her game is.
Yeah.
She'll try to go behind your back and draw contact in transition. That's something that she works on. You know, not doing it on this big stage just because there's some college coaches out there.
And I don't think any move outside of that would have been one that works against Dark. Well, with the way that Dark defends, she was going to stick with her. They're showing that ball was perfect. As Dark went by, she just couldn't hit the shot. But the Southern Stars have done a good job on Gerald's defensively. She's a hard player to stay in front of or keep from getting to that third level, but they always make sure they have another defender coming. So she hasn't had a clean look at the basket the entire game. Even some of the shots she's hit, she's had to hit them hand and face. Erin Daniels making her presence felt on both ends. She finds Smith. Rhea not trying to shoot there, was already thinking past to Taylor, has it knocked away. But it will stay with the Thunder after that block. Pass to Daniels. Of course she scores it. Erin Daniels on a mission. Mentioned this team can get threes for you. Not just the conventional ones this time. Chance for the three-point play the hard way. Gerald just patiently waiting. Sees Daniels, gets it to her, and she does the rest, and one.
Yeah, she does a great job of scoring in the paint, getting on the glass, you know, despite our size, big-time player.
She cuts the lead to 8 after that three-point play. Is it a push-off or a blocking foul? It is a push-off. Official right there on top of it. So that will do it for The third quarter, it's an 8-point game. The Thunder saying this one's not over. We'll see how the fourth quarter unfolds when we get back. Aaron Daniels will throw it in, and the fourth quarter is underway here in the Chris Hansen PSB Bracket Championship at the PSB Summer Invite. Leah Richardson trying to get things started off right for the fourth quarter. Can't get that shot to go. Claire Holt called for the travel.
Coach Johnson, runs that play often, runs a lot of flare screens for shooters. Richardson's a player that he runs a lot of those for. She does not miss many of those. Look for him to do something similar here early in the quarter.
Gerald's handling the pressure being applied by Skylar Knight. To Daniels. Backdoor cut by Richardson. Sledge, great job of coming over, but under control. Left her feet just to make sure there was no quick layup there, but avoided any sort of, there by the state champ. Was the MVP of said state championship game as well. Sledge out of Deschler High School. Here after this one. Haywood PSB bracket taking on Team 20. Antonio's into that one. Blocking foul goes against Gerald.
We got a great point guard matchup going on right now between Broughton and Gerald. She has caught her with the right to left cross, but they've been going head to head and going at it both offensively and defensively. Neither are backing down all game.
And you can see why Broughton has major interest, including that offer from Michigan State that we mentioned earlier. Good handle. Can knock down the mid-range. Also good size there. Just 5'7", but has no problem going inside and taking contact. Makes it a 10-point game. That one floats, kicks off the back of the rim. Here's Holt with the push, takes it right at Daniels. Job of getting back by Daniels over to Gerald. Most open look Gerald has gotten all day, and she knocks it down accordingly.
Offensively, she's not a player that if you're on the opposing team, you want to see her hit those, because she can ring off a bunch real quick.
Gerald's trying to get back-to-back threes. Ice cream.
That's what we said. You did not want to see her get going.
So that's going to prompt the timeout. 42-46 after back-to-back threes for Dina Geralds.
Box to Emily, okay? If not, we can just play this whole thing in transition. Down here, they're just going to isolate. Just make sure we help the helper and go get the ball, okay? Yeah, all right, here we go. Come on, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to win the game on this end of the floor. Defense. How much you got? And I got 4.
Yes.
I got Montgomery. That's going to be 1.
I have 5 or 6.
They're in a man. We got Ohio State again.
Sorry for that brief delay as we get back to the action. I got to give a big shout out to my guy JB Bethea in all Ohio. They're not playing in this game, but I was just on the air talking about Ohio and the Grippo chips that they sell up there in that area, how they don't sell them down here in the Southeast. And somebody that was tuning into the broadcast brought me a full bag. That's moving at the speed of business right there, Chris.
That is.
That's big time right there. Also big time has been Dina Geralds in the past couple minutes as she knocked down back-to-back threes, made it a 4-point game. The Stars respond to push it back to 6. Here's Daniels. She'll take a deep 2. Can't get the shot to go. They had a shot at an offensive rebound. Ziegler couldn't come up with it, and it's Claire Holt. That comes out and is fouled on the play. 4 minutes, 36 seconds. And they're out there playing hard, but plays like that last one, you have to come up with that basketball there. You're able to get a rare offensive rebound opportunity as you continue to try to close this gap. But when you've got a player that's got your back like Dina Geralds, that helps your case. Attacks hard. Holt doing a good job of defending without fouling. Broughton ahead. Knight with the lay-in. Geralds tries to answer back with a 3. Dina Geralds headed to the line, 8-point game. You can trim the deficit to 6. Here at the line, Leah Richardson checks back in for number 3 for the Thunder, Kendra Ziegler. So Richardson, another one of multiple sharpshooters on this squad, back in now.
Great job by the Thunder getting back in this game here in the second half.
Good move and finish inside. Caitlin Holmes. Listed as a standout guard here for Southern Stars Looney. You can see why there with that last bucket. Thunder answer right back. Erin Daniels with the lay-in. She had a great run by herself prior to Geralds burying those threes.
And another 3 from Richardson. We talked about at the beginning of the quarter. She is a big-time shooter, and that's why Coach Johnson depends on her to make shots like she did right there to cut it to 3.
They checked her into the game for a reason. She shows why there on that last play. So we got a timeout there on the floor. Take a look at some of the key plays being made over the past few minutes. Primarily that last one there by Richardson. Running out, putting a hand up there was Victoria Willis, but by that time it was too late. Big bucket there.
If I just heard the official correctly, you know, what may come into play in this game is I believe he just told West Virginia Thunder that they got 4 timeouts left and that the Southern Stars had 0.
Definitely something of note. So that those inbounding the ball, got to make sure they're decisive and make good decisions with no timeouts left. Saunders gets the rebound now. Richardson ahead to Geralds. Coach Johnson and the Thunder fans on site wanted a foul there. They did not get the foul, but they will get a chance to score here. Scott Johnson will get a timeout. Let's take a closer look here with the SUV TV mic'd up.
Montgomery, okay? You're just going to have to make it with your right hand or with your left hand, whatever. Okay, Emily right here. What's that? Haley said it. Dina here. No, Aaron take it out, okay? And whoever else is in, Leah right here. Okay, we're here. We're going to throw it right here to Haley. Aaron's going to go screen right here for Emily. Emily's going to cut to the basket right here. We're going to lay it up. We're going to be down by 1. We're going to get a stop, and then we're going to come back and hit a bucket, and we're going to win. Everybody's going to cheer, and your parents are going to tell you how proud they are. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I tell you what, definitely a positive outlook there for Coach Scott Johnson. And when you know the X's and O's like he does, as well as your personnel, you can give that vote of confidence. We'll see if it actually comes to fruition here for his squad as they have battled back and are now only down by 3, 2 minutes, 11 seconds here on the game clock. Great coaching staff there on the Alabama Southern Stars squad when you look at Doug Bush and his entire staff. You look at Scott Johnson, and you see how both sides are definitely led well when you look at the administration, but also the composure during the game. The kids are going to feed off of you, even though they have to make the plays out there on the floor.
You know, it looks like the Alabama Southern Stars are going to take a little air out of the ball. Start running a little clock off. Just take that 3-man weave they've been doing and just pull it all the way out to half court. Good with Thunder, you got to get up in the passing lanes, try to get a 5-second count.
Not an easy task, especially when you look at a player like Zippy Broughton. I feel like Zippy kind of describes her game well when it comes to her handle, quickness, and how evasive she can be on the defensive end. That's the first foul under 2 minutes. Able to be all by her lonesome and lay that one in, Jatoria Willis. Good recognition there by Carly Sledge. She gets the assist. Willis with the lay-in makes it a 5-point game. Here's Hall, Will, and Dillon inside. She's met by Sledge. Sledge blocks it and kicks it ahead. Scott Johnson wants a foul, so they'll reach in and commit it. And that will send Caitlin Holes to the free throw line.
Look for Coach Johnson to get a quick bucket, get a call out of the secondary transition, get something early. You know, tries to get a lot of three-point looks.
Layup there by Leah Richardson. Makes it a 4-point game with 32 5/10 of a second. Yes, you do have a more than capable squad for Alabama Southern Stars Looney with ball handlers that should be able to run more time off the clock and go and knock down their free throws. But ball security very important here, as well as knocking down your free throws, because 4 points is not really going to phase the Thunder.
Definitely not, and you really don't necessarily want to foul the second it's inbounded. A lot of teams right here will go man-to-man press, try to get a trap on the initial inbounds, and then dive. You know, it's called choking out the reverse pass, try to get an easy steal and a quick bucket.
They almost came up with the turnover there. Hall couldn't hold on to it. And they will foul Holes. So Caitlin Holes heads to the free throw line. So Holes makes it a 6-point contest. Knight trying to cut off Gerald. She'll cross over. Good defense by Knight there on that play. Richardson will pull it and knock it down. Leah Richardson.
Got at least eight points here in this quarter in about the last 3 minutes.
They are going to make sure they force the Southern Stars to close this game out. As they defended well there, they wouldn't even let Gerald get a shot off. They kick it out to Richardson. She's got a couple defenders draped all over, and she's still able to knock down the shot. 2 hands in face, doesn't matter. But as persistent as the Thunder have been throughout this game, the Stars have done a great job of bending but never breaking. Now they just have to hold on for 18 6/10 of a second. Holes gets it ahead to Sledge. Sledge over to Willis as they will spread things out. So they get a foul with 1 1/10 of a second. There, so what we talked about was going to be a big challenge. The Southern Stars have more than enough talent to just spread that thing out and make it tough for you to even catch up with them to commit a foul, let alone stand in front of them and keeping them from getting this win. Just a talented squad overall. So they missed the free throw. Scott Johnson trying to lobby for some time. They'll try to draw something up.
Dina, Kendra, Leah, okay? You gotta throw it, and whoever else, right here, who is this? Emily will take off running there. Leah screen right here for Dina. Dina takes off. Kendra, then you screen down here for Leah. And you gotta throw it right when Kendra's about right there. We'll throw it hard right here. And Leah right here, she's gonna shoot it and we're all gonna cheer for her, okay? All right. Yeah, you're gonna throw it early, okay?
What Coach's gonna do is try to get it to someone running and then hit a cutter off to one of the sides on the right or left wing. This does give you time since it is. Now we got 1.0 on the clock, trying to figure out if we got 1.3, 0.8.
Right when Kendra gets to about the block, you let it go.
This is a catch and shoot situation. If you're the Stars, you just want to just touch the ball.
They get it right there on the side, so that helps. 0.8 of a second to try and make magic happen. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV for the PSB Summer Invite.